Guys, I am back with another video. If you're new to this channel, my name is Brittany. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notification so you can receive all my future videos. So, as you can tell by the title, you already know what this video is gonna be about. I did a poll on Instagram. Anywho, it's over. I did a poll on Instagram saying like which story time I should do, which was locked up versus me getting bullied, because I've been bullied before, yes, and everybody chose locked up, so that's what I'm doing. Let me pause the music so I won't get copyright. So we're back. Okay, so I got my book this time because I'm not trying to miss out any details. I already know y'all want all the details, so I got my book and I wrote some stuff down. I could show you all. I wrote all this down, and I think it's some stuff I didn't write down that hopefully I remember. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get into this story time. So if you know, well, if you knew or know me, I guess, like for a really long time, you know I've been through some things in life, alright? I've been through some struggles, through some crazy things in my life, okay? But I feel like the craziest thing I've been through is actually getting locked up. Yes, I got locked up. This is one time, and it's not like really locked up. Like it's locked up, but it's not like I went to like Rikers Island or something like that. You feel me? Because I wouldn't be here today if that was the case. So let me just get into this video. So I got like where I wrote down like where was I, what I was doing, what happened, where, blah blah blah. So when this happened, I was with an ex of mine. We was together, whatever. We was at his house, and yeah, like I didn't think nothing of it. It was a nice day. I went over there. Like I didn't think anything was gonna happen. I didn't get no bad vibe. Usually I get like a bad vibe if something's gonna happen or whatever. Like you get this feeling in your gut. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. So I didn't get that. So, you know. And then whatever, I went to his house. We was chilling. We hopped in the shower. Like this happened so fast, like immediately. Like I got there, we was chilling. Mind you, I planned to spend the night, so I brought my spend the night bag. And yeah, so we're chilling and we're in the shower. So we both in the shower, okay? Y'all knows what happens when y'all both get in the shower. Like I don't gotta explain that. But yeah, so after, you know, after we done, we get out, dry ourselves, blah blah blah. So we go in the room, like we got our own clothes and everything. We go in the room, close the door. We about to do it again, you know what I'm saying? About to do again. And you feel me? As we get started, we put the TV on, you know, put it on blast, because there was other people in the house, you feel me? It was his brother and his brother's baby mother in the house. And yeah, so we turned the volume all the way up, and like we about to get started, and all I hear is a loud boom, like boom. Like if you ever heard a car crash or something like that, like how loud that was, that's exactly how loud that boom was. So I'm like, mind you, we watching an action movie. Matter of fact, we're not watching this, watching us, but we put on an action movie. So I'm thinking, like, we both looked at each other. When that happened, we both looked at each other. We was like, is that the TV or is that like out there? So he's listening, and I'm like I'm getting scared. I'm like, what is that? Like, and then he looked at me and was like, oh, we just got raided. And I'm just like, wait, what you mean raided? Like I've never been in any type of situation like this before, like ever in my life. So he like, oh, that's the cops. Like we're getting raided like right now as we speak. So I'm just like, what? When I tell you, he got up and he opened the door, and all I seen was a bunch of cops with these big ass guns, and I'm just like we gonna die. Like we gonna die. Either we're gonna die or we're going to jail. We're going to jail because, you know, I knew like his brother and stuff, like, you feel me, like they drug dealers basically. So they was drug dealers, they was the plug, you feel me. So I already knew off rip, like, oh, we going down, like we going down, bro. Like, it's clipped. I don't live there, but we're going down. So I'm trying not to skip any parts, y'all. So yeah, it was just a bunch of cops, like everywhere, in the living room, in the hallway, in the room we was in the brother's room. So what happened? What you call it? Yeah, so after he opened the door, they was looking at us and they told us to get on the floor. Y'all, mind you, I only had on basketball shorts and this shirt. I had on no underclothes, like no panties, no bra, just a shirt and basketball shorts and some socks. They told us to get on the floor, bro. Like, I had to get on the floor, lay on my stomach with my hands behind my back. And I'm just like, yo, like, I'm like, you feel me, I have to show it out for strong, you feel me. But deep down inside, I wanted to cry, okay? I wanted to cry because, like, I was so shook, y'all. I was so shook. Like, I didn't want to go to jail. I'm not built for jail. I'm not built for jail. Now, don't get me wrong, if when it's time to fight, it's time to fight, but I'm not built for jail. I'm not built for jail, y'all. So I had to lay down on the floor with my hands behind my back, and then they handcuffed the both of us. And we're just laying there, like, we just laying there for a good minute too. Like, they just walking back and forth through the house, trashing the whole crib, like the whole entire apartment. Like, the living room looked crazy. They trashed the room we was in after we left. So, but I'll tell you that later, because we did wind up going back to the crib after we got released. But I get ahead of myself. So y'all, it's like I'm seeing the images in my head, and it's just like, I really thank God, like, I didn't live there or whatever. But after that, they had to lift us both up because we couldn't get up by ourselves because we were still handcuffed, okay? They lift us up, and then they told us to put on the sweater because they was taking us. They told us to put on the sweater. Mind you, still handcuffed. Told us to put on the sweater. Now tell me how I'm supposed to put on the sweater if I'm still handcuffed with my hands behind my back. Let me know. But anyway, they uncuffed one hand, and then I had to put the sweater on with one hand, and then they cuffed this hand and uncuffed the other, and then I had to, that's how I did it. So and it was a girl who was like, you know, like, had me arrested or whatever. It was a female, but they was patting us down, make sure we didn't have nothing, like nothing in our pockets, and because my shorts had pockets, so they had to make sure we had nothing in our pockets, no anything. Like, I didn't even have my ID. I didn't have my ID, my phone, my keys, like nothing was on me, and they just took me. They took us. Mind you, y'all, let me say this, I don't know, let me know if I could have sued, because right, so it was me, my ex, his brother, and his baby mother, and she didn't get arrested, but I did. So let me know if that sounds right to y'all, because like, we both was there at the same house at the same time, but I got arrested and she didn't. So let me know. Mind you, I didn't live there. I could have just showed them my ID with my address on it, and that would have been it. So let me know in the comments down below if I could have sued, because this is crazy. I had nothing to do with whatever was going on, truthfully. But you know, other people thought otherwise, but I'm not gonna get into that part of the story. Anyway, back to the story. So I put on my sweater, and then they walked us to the car. Now, if you know what a Chauncey police van car is, then you know. But it's this big ass car. It's like a, I don't know, what do you call it, like a SUV type car, truck, whatever. And they put us all in there. They put all three of us, me, Max, and his brother, in there. So Now I'm thinking like, what, like, bro, do y'all have anything in the house? That's what I missed. They had asked, it was a guy with a gun, and he came and asked, do y'all have anything in this room that we should know about before we go? Because if there was anything in that room, even though I didn't live there, I would have been locked up right with them. And I mean big girl jail, not little girl jail. So I put all my trust in this boy. And I was like, no, we don't have anything. Mind you, I didn't know. We could have had something in that room and I would have never knew. And I'm just saying no because I trusted that he didn't do any of that stuff. Mind you, I was right. So thank God for that. But anyway, we in the car, we driving for a good minute. And then we get to a precinct. I don't even know where this precinct was. I don't know what precinct was it. Like, I've never been to a precinct, so I didn't know like nothing. But we in there, they walk us in there, and then they put us in the holding cell. Now if you know what a holding cell is, it's like a jail cell basically. It's just like a holding cell. They put you in there, you stay in there for a fucking couple hours. I'm gonna cut that out. But you stay in there for a few hours. Like, we was in there for hours. I mean, like, we didn't go to the next jail until like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. And mind you, we got locked up at 6. So yeah, what you call it, yeah, so now we're in the jail, the holding cells. Mind you, I'm by myself because it's a girl and a boy cell, so I'm by myself. But there's like one right here, and then there's like a wall, and then the other jail, the other cell right here. So they in this cell, I'm in this cell, and I'm just like just waiting, just like thinking, like, what if my dad trying to call me? Mind you, at the time I was living with my dad and his girlfriend. Yeah, I was living with them. So in my head, I'm just like, I'm going through some stuff right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just got kicked down, like now I'm going through this, and it's like, oh my god. Mind you, this all happened after high school. Like, I graduated 2016, I graduated. A few months later, all of this started happening, and I'm just like it wasn't meant for me to graduate high school or something. Like, let me play this back real quick. But anyway, I'm just waiting in the cell, just waiting for hours and hours, and here comes some big brolic black guy, and he's just like, oh, we're about to take our mug shots and yada yada yada. And I'm just like, so we took our picture, they took my fingerprints and all that. So like, I'm legally in the system. I don't know if you could like look up my mugshot. I don't know. Please don't do it because I don't want to see it, because that's the past. That's the past. And yeah, but yeah, so I'm just like, oh my god, it's so, if you ever took a mugshot before, then you know how it feels. It's not a good feeling. It feels like you're a criminal. It just does not feel good. So it was just like, nobody, I don't even know. And then after that, we went back in the jail cell. Mind you, they took our shoestrings, and my hoodie had the string on it. They took that, they cut it actually, so we couldn't hang ourselves or do some damage or whatever. And I'm just like, yo bro, like, I never got any of that back. Like, now I'm thinking about it, and I had 12s on, you know, black and white 12s. I had those on, and they took the shoestrings. So I don't know, maybe I should sue for my stuff. But yeah, but anyway, we was just in it for hours. So like 3 o'clock come, and now they're taking us and some other people in shackles. And I mean, like, boom boom, you feel me? Like, we was all like walking in line, locked up. And I'm just like, oh my god. So from there, we go to the bookings. Now if you don't know what the bookings is, I'm gonna explain it real quick. It's like a place where you get a lawyer, and they determine whether you go to jail or you get released, or you get released and you have to come back for court, another court date. So that's where I went. I went to there. I went to the bookings. It's called the bookings. If you don't know where it's at, if you're not from New York, it is in New York City. It's Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn. That's where it's at. So I went there. Well, we all went there, and we was just there for 3 days, y'all. 3 days, 2 nights. when I said, and mind you, it's because we got locked up on a Friday. And if you know, then you know. The worst day to get locked up and be in a booking is a Friday. Because guess what? The judge, you won't see the judge till Monday. And I ain't see the judge till Monday night. So yeah, I was in there for a good minute, y'all, and it was not fun. Like, I mean, I wasn't really scared. Like, I was scared, but I couldn't show that I was scared because there was a lot of females in there, and I was just like, yo. And most of the females was in there for like some petty stuff, but like, I'm like, why am I here? Like, this is not my house. This is not my crib. That was not my crib. Like, why am I here? Like, I was just like, in my head, I'm just asking myself all these questions because it's like, this got nothing to do with me. Whatever's in this house got nothing to do with me. I don't live here. I'm just visiting, basically. So now we're in that bookings, holding cell, jail cell, whatever you want to call it, whatever y'all call it. But I'm just saying a jail cell. So now we in the jail cell, and I'm with a bunch of females. Like, mind you, I made some friends, y'all. I made some friends, and they was just explaining why they in there. But they was crazy. There's some crazy females, y'all. Y'all better watch your back. But yeah, I made some friends or whatever. And I was just in there for a long time. Like, they was treating us like animals. Like, they was feeding us through some little open socket, like giving us milk and oranges. Like, milk and oranges don't go together. And that's when they was feeding us. And I'm just like, I'm not eating nothing until I get out. I don't want no food. I want to get out. But I couldn't sleep. Like, I couldn't pee. Like, there was females peeing in front of me, taking the number 2 in front of me, and I'm just like, yo, bro, let me out. I don't belong here. This is not me. This is not my lifestyle. You feel me? So I'm gonna just fast forward and skip to Monday because this video is about to be super long, and of course I always do this. But yeah, I fast forward to Monday, and let me make sure I don't forget anything. Okay, yep, I didn't forget anything. So Monday come, and I'm just waiting and I'm asking, like, I'm keep calling the guards, and I'm just like, yo, like, when am I gonna see a lawyer? Because I didn't even see a lawyer. I gotta see a lawyer, then see the judge. So I'm like, when am I gonna get a lawyer? Like, when am I gonna get a lawyer? When is y'all gonna assign me a lawyer? Like, bro, like, it was so crazy. Like, and they was doing, I think they was doing alphabetical order by last name, and my last name starts with an L. And there was a lot of females in there. So think about how long I was waiting. And I ain't get out till like 10, 11 o'clock at night, Monday, damn near Tuesday. So I'm just waiting. Mind you, my ex got out before me, and he was waiting for me in the courtroom. And I'm like, how you get out before me? Like, that's crazy. And it's not even my fault. It's not even my house. It's not even my crib. But fast forward, I see a lawyer. They call me inside like a little room so nobody can hear. It's like a glass, and I'm over here. We talking about it, and I'm just asking, like, is my stuff still there? Like, honestly, I was thinking about my phone, because at the time, yeah, at the time, y'all, I was not being faithful. I'm not even gonna lie. I know he's gonna watch this video, and I don't really care, to be honest. You feel me? Because the past is the past. But I was not faithful to that boy. So I'm just saying, like, you know, I was asking, did he get out before me? And they told me yeah, and I'm just like, like, is my phone still in the house? Like, is it my phone? Did they take my phone? Like, is my stuff still there? But yeah. Anyway, we were just talking about what happened. I'm just like, I'm telling him, like, I don't even live there. Like, am I getting locked up or what? Like, I need to know right now if I'm getting locked up, because I need to make a phone call to my father. Mind you, I didn't even know his number. I was just gonna take a guess. But I'm just like, that's not my house. I don't live there. Like, I could show y'all my ID. My address is on my ID. Like, that's not my crib. Like, that has nothing to do with me. And then he told me the charges, y'all. he told me to charge it, and I'm just like, that literally has nothing to do with me. Because one, alright, there was 2 charges. There was one for heroin and there was one for a loaded clip. Now if you know me, you know I don't do that shit. I don't do no fucking heroin, and I damn sure don't even like guns. So why would I have anything to do with that? Please let me know. But anyway, I'm gonna fast forward into seeing the judge. They finally called my name. They took me out to the courtroom and the shackles, because I was with a couple other people, so we had to like walk in the line, locked up in shackles, walk into the courtroom. And then we sat behind this thing, and then the judge called my name. She was like, Brittany Lee. And then I had to come stand with my hands like this. And then I don't even remember what she said. She said something, but all I know is that I had to keep coming back court day after court day after court day until it got dismissed. So I was just so upset. And then I seen him and he was waiting for me and stuff. Like, he was there in the courtroom just sitting down waiting for me, and like he was just watching everything. And I was just like, yo bro, like this is really nuts to me, because I don't live here. Like, that's all I kept thinking, is like, I don't even live here. Like, I'm just a visitor. Like, what does that have to do with me? But yeah, so after they released me, he's like hugging me and like hugging me and just telling me he's sorry, that he's sorry, like this happened because he know this got nothing to do with me. So he's like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry that this happened, I'm so sorry, blah blah blah. And I was just like it's fine. It really wasn't fine, because like it might be in my record and all this stuff, and like this got nothing to do with me for real. And like I was just thinking about that, but then I was like, it's fine. Like, I just want to go home, to be honest. Like, I just want to shower, get all this stuff on me. Everything that I had on that day, I threw away. It was like so serious to the point where I threw the sneakers away, I threw the shorts away, and I threw the shirt away, because I ain't want nothing to do with that jail. Like, it just felt like I got locked up in it. So now I need to throw it away, because it's like bad luck. For me, it was like bad luck. Like, I'll get locked up again if I keep this, if I wear it again. So I just threw the stuff away. And I was just like, and I never looked back, and I was just like, okay, I'm okay. But yeah, that is the story of me getting locked up. It's kind of long. I probably like scattered here and there, but it's okay. Yeah, so that is the story of me getting locked up. It's not too crazy, but I feel like it is crazy, because yet again, it has nothing to do with me. Not my crib, not my apartment, not my room, not my drugs, not my clip, not nothing. So, but for real, let me know if I should have sued or should have, you know, said something, because the girl that was there did not get locked up with us, but yet again I did, which is so bizarre, so crazy. But yeah, after that we just went back to the house, and the whole crib was flipped upside down. Like, everything was everywhere. So yeah, I just went back to the crib and got my stuff. I then went home. No, we went to the precinct because they took his money. They took over $500, I believe, from him, and they never gave it back. And he made a complaint, and they just didn't care. So they took his money, and that was that. And then after that, from there, I went home and told my dad and got barked on. So yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little story time, this little crazy story time. I'm sorry it took so long. Honestly, I'm just a really lazy person. I became a really lazy person, and I'm sorry. But 2021, I'm praying on it that I'll be consistent with you guys. Drop these videos every week for you guys. Hopefully I drop 1 or 2 videos a week. I'm pushing for 1 or 2 videos a week for you guys, because I know you guys enjoy this content. I know you guys enjoy story times, hauls, and all this other stuff about my life. And before I end this video, I do have a surprise for you guys that's coming really soon. Everybody is waiting for this big old surprise, so I have a surprise for you. Just know when y'all see that title, y'all gonna be excited. But again, I'm just ranting right now. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications so you get all my future videos. 2021, we're coming hard. So I'll see you guys in the next video. bye.